Hey, rough looking Stevie. Get your hair all wet. This is our view from the Westin Nanea. So we had a rainforest view. Here, let me get you a tire here. We had a rainforest view in Big Island, and then we moved over to the Westin and had an ocean view. And now we're in Maui, and we have a pool view. If we're a little bit higher, we could probably get an ocean view, but this is a beautiful view.
Got a peekaboo ocean view.
Yeah, peekaboo. Let's see the ocean. You can't see the beach though.
Good morning from Maui.
And we're going. Oh, let's recap yesterday. Yesterday we got up and we walked the Kapalua Coastal Trail. We parked at the Kapalua Beach Park, the first parking spot that we could get. But you probably want to do this walk early morning because it is hotter walking, so early morning would be good.
Yeah.
And it had some cement, some dirt,
Some boardwalk.
What are we doing today, Steve?
We are going on the Kapalua Coastal Trail, which just takes you from Kapalua Beach all the way up to D.T. Fleming Beach, which is up by the Ritz-Carlton Kapalua. And then we're going to have lunch at the Burger Shack at the Ritz-Carlton. It's supposed to be really good. Now, there are bathroom facilities here when you start.
At the public parking at Kapalua Bay Beach. Kapalua Bay, Kapalua Beach. It's usually one of the calmest beaches, but it's a high surf day, I think.
Yeah, they got some swells today. So.
But a lot of people come here to snorkel because it's calmer.
It's usually calm, but it's pretty rough today for it. So on we go.
So we're walking on this coastal trail, and Kapalua Bay does have chairs to rent and umbrellas and a place to rinse off.
Yep. So that's good.
Look at the surf out there.
I know, man. I guess pretty big swells going on out there today.
How long is this trail? I'm sorry, how long is this trail?
1.76 miles, I think.
1.76 miles.
I don't know if that's a loop or a one way. But.
We're walking on the coastal trail still, Kapalua Coastal Trail.
Take you down through native bird nesting areas. That's what all this is, I guess. The Kapalua Coastal Trail was very good. It is a fully exposed trail, which means very little shade. Occasionally, the good thing is you get a nice breeze coming off the ocean, but it takes you right down on the ocean's edge, the cliffs, through some bird nesting areas. So it's very hot, very dry. It's not a difficult trail. I mean, you can get way out onto the rocks if you want, or you can stay right on the trail, and it's a little easier. But
Steve wants to go down to this tide pool.
yeah, I think we can work our way down.
I don't think
get
so.
in that tide pool
It's
right
all
there.
fun and games until it's not.
And
it takes you all the way down to the Ritz-Carlton, to the
D.T. Fleming Beach at the Ritz-Carlton, which yesterday was, man, turbulent. It was big waves, a lot of surfers down there. Once we got down there, we had lunch at the Burger Shack, which was excellent hamburger. They're huge.
We shared one.
We did a double decker, which was a pound of meat, but we just split that and with fries. And it was plenty to eat, but the regular hamburgers are like 8 ounces, pretty good sized burger, and buns and stuff. So And then the walk back, all in all, we started about 9 o'clock and we were back to our car by about noon.
Took our time going there.
Yeah.
Walked back faster, but took our time going there. And then we got in the car, did the ABC store, of course, and came back. And we were hot and exhausted. Take water with you.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we relaxed just in I was going to go out by the pool, but it was still so hot. And then we cleaned up and went to the swhaler'svillage. We just drove down there, but this hotel does have a courtesy shuttle.
Yeah, runs from 9 in the morning till I think 9 at night. So it takes you to swhaler'svillage and the Cannery Mall. So you do have that option if you don't want to have to mess with parking and pay for parking.
Okay, hey guys.
Hey, aloha from Maui.
We're all cleaned up from the the Kapalua Coastal Trail. And now we're going to head down to Monkey Pods at the swhaler'svillage. And we're going to have their famous magpie again and maybe just an appetizer.
An appetizer too. Had a huge hamburger at lunch today. I mean, the thing was gigantic. So anyway, come go with us.
We went to Monkey Pod there, so Monkey Pod did not take reservations, so we got there. We went straight to Monkey Pods at swhaler'svillage. We put our name on the list. They actually got us right in, but if it's really busy, just go there first, put your name on the list. And then go shopping because there's a lot of places to shop or watch the sunset. And then they will text you when your table's ready.
And you can choose from the main restaurant seating or bar seating, either one, when you put your name on the list. You just got to let them know. And
I had the famous Mai Tai, Monkey Pod Mai Tai. It was really pretty good. And then we also had some grilled shrimp for appetizers.
Yeah, it was a cast iron grilled shrimp, which was spicy, but it was great. Came with some cornbread, tomatoes.
So good.
And then we had a margarita flatbread pizza, which we've had before there, and it was as good as always. And then we finished it up with a big old piece of chocolate cream pie, which their cream pies are great. So
then we went walking around shopping in the swhaler'svillage a little bit, and then we got back here. And now we're going to
the Ocean Vodka and Organic Farm Distillery. And we've got a tour.
Where's that at?
It's up in Kulu. We're going to do that. It's an hour-long tour.
They do have lunches up there
They have a little cafe that's open from 11:30 to 6, but it's,
But since it's close to Paella, I think we say that correctly.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We are going to go to Paella because we do like their flatbread pizza.
The flatbread pizza company in Paella is
we're going to go over there.
Must stop for every trip. Getting ready to go on a ride. We got rum, we got vodka. What else did they say we were going to taste?
I don't know.
You can't remember. And we got little tasting glasses that we get to keep. Apparently they must host some big events or something. They got a huge area with tables set up, outbuildings.
All depends on how much we drink.
May have to eat to sober up before we can drive out of here, right?
I know, right? There's kind of that strategy of eating on an empty or drinking on an empty stomach. Guess what country vodka came from originally?
Russia.
What, could you imagine? Russia's always like such an easy answer. It's actually Poland. Gin came from the Netherlands originally.
Not this one.
And
No,
so
not
gin
at all.
is actually made from juniper berry it has to be juniper, at least 50%. But it was made as a medicine. So way back to the 17th century.
It's working.
Feeling better already.
So you guys, Brum is next, and I love to talk about the Brum. It has a really great story too. And so I'm going to walk around. If you signed up for the Brum, I'm going to give you guys a little Brum cup. If you didn't sign up for Brum, you still have a chance to add it on. It was the one that was a $10 add-on. So you guys, Brum started out originally also as a medicinal. So just like gin originally was a medicine, so Brum was being used, if you can trace back all the way to 350 AD, when they were fermenting sugarcane as a medicine. And so what would happen is eventually they were sailing to the islands and then sailing on to Europe, sailing on to the Caribbean with Brum on board. Think of like Captain Cook days, I guess, right? That's just to kind of give you a time frame. But so what would happen is eventually they sailed on to the Caribbean with Brum on board. And in the Caribbean, they started to make it as a molasses-based spirit. And they eventually stopped calling it Brum and called it rum instead. So Brum really is the original rum. And so we do is really create a really unique aged rum, high-end spirit to share with people and recapture this, kind of the history of the islands. So Bill put together the first batch a few years ago, and this is our second batch. So it's age-sourced rums from Asia, Central America, from the Caribbean, and they're evaporative cane juice, molasses-based, and sugarcane-based rums. But individually, they're aged anywhere from 2 to 12 years. And so we took this amazing age-source, worldwide blend, and it's basically Bill's favorite rums, and then added those to our rums, about 50-50, added that to once-used white oak bourbon barrels. And so the barrels were hand-selected, and we used the Solera method for aging here on the farm. So that batch was aged for 2 more years together, a lot with the Piave wood, the trees we were standing underneath, those mesquite trees. So we added little pieces of hand-charred mesquite. So when you taste this one, see if you pick up on notes of nutmeg, vanilla, butterscotch, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of that bourbon mesquite kind of flavor as well. It doesn't have much of a burn or anything like that to it, though. It's very smooth.
Steve, where we're at,
We're at the Flatbread Pizza Company in Paella.
which we come to all the time.
Yeah.
And we got the mushroom and pepperoni. This is a large. They either have large or small. And small is too little, large is probably too big, but we'll take it back to the room with us. We'll do paella.
Aloha. What are we doing today, Steve?
We are going we're going to go to Pappy's Ohana and try to get what is supposedly the best cinnamon roll on Maui. They open at 7. They say it fills up and sells out fast. So anyway, we're going to try and be over there. It's 6:37. We're going to try and be over there by 7, which is just a quick drive. Then if we get
It's right
that,
here by the Westin Nanea.
and then we are going to go to the Makaoli Streams Fall Trail today, which is up kind of in the central part of Maui, the north, I guess it's the north side, north central area.
Waterfalls,
It's
streams.
supposed to be 13 stream crossings and a couple of different waterfalls, so we will go up there and see what we can find, and then after that, just back to the hotel, have you guys come go with us.
This morning we got up early and we went to Pappy's
Ohana
Ohana's
for
to get
cinnamon
some
rolls.
rolls. Do that.
Do that. We
You
were in
gotta
line
get
for about 40
line.
Yeah, you gotta be there. They open at 7. I think some people said that were regulars there, said usually people start lining up about 6:30. We were in line at 7, we were back, and it took us about 45 minutes before we got in, but
Once they run out, they're done.
yeah, when they say they're open till 2, but when they run out, they close. So
It was a really good cinnamon.
Okay, 45 minutes.
About 45 minutes in
We
line.
got there about 6:50. Anyway, this is one, and it costed about
It's $10 for
$10.
It's called the King David Cinnamon Bun.
and I don't think it's a very long hike.
No, it's only a mile down and a mile back, so.
Here is the trail that we're going on. Looks like some people left some sticks and maybe some extra clothes. And what's this trail called?
The Makahole Trail.
Makahole Trail.
Makahole. Something. Got a little water on them to be slick. That's one stream crossing. Stream crossing number 2. Be careful. This one right here is slick right at the end. So. All right, this is stream crossing number 3. Gotta go kind of slow. These rocks are kind of slick. There we go. Here comes KJ. Looking good. We're coming to crossing number 4.
Okay, let me see here.
Can you go up higher? Did that work?
Yeah, that worked. That's better.
Number 5. Looks like more of a trail there than it does here. So, I'm thinking maybe, yeah, watch that rock right there. That's slick. But yeah, hit that next one right there if you can. There you go. And then, there you go. See number 6, right? Okay.
That one's slick.
That one's slick right there. Okay, Kim. Trail is a little iffy to follow. We've crossed 6 times. We've gone, it's getting thick, and we're done here on this. All right, here we are, hiking take 2, the Makahali Oholai Trail. We started on it. We got about a third of the way in. We were really concerned about our car because there was tons of broken glass, and that was one of the things they did say. So we decided to drive down here to the Waihi Ridge Trail, and there was another couple that was getting ready to start the Makahali Trail as well, and we met them in this parking lot, and they said one of the county road workers stopped them and said not to do that trail and not park there because they're having a lot of broken glass and stuff. So
Broken windows.
so we opted to come down and do the Waihi Ridge Trail, which we've done before, but it's been a few years ago, so we'll take you back on it. So come go with us. Okay, just the hike up from the parking lot. We're halfway up this hill. You can't really tell the slope, but it's pretty big. Anyway, it's a beautiful view from right here. So we're just taking a break to catch our breath. Now we're gonna go. KJ, how you doing?
I'm good.
All right. There's a couple of waterfalls somewhere.
Go to the top? No, not this time. It's quite far.
This is just over the edge. We are 1.18 miles in and continuing to climb. It's not a difficult trail, it's just a pretty steep trail. So now we've made it kind of to the top of the ridge, so the trail just kind of falls off on either side. Now we're up here, the breeze just feels amazing, great. And again, KJ, what do you think? Some more stairs to traverse up to the top, or getting closer to the top. We are 1.9 miles in to what's supposed to be 2.1 mile hike, but the last 4/10 of a mile seem like they've gone on forever. I mean, you can see the top of the mountain, but we never seem to be able to get to the top of the mountain. KJ's killing it. We have already made the executive decision, but this will be probably the last time we do this trail. But there's the 2-point mile marker. So that should mean we only got 1/10 of a mile to go. I don't know if it's real or if it's an illusion, but it appears to be the summit. It kind of looks the same all the way around. Cloud after cloud after cloud after cloud after cloud after cloud, except there's a ray of sunshine.
Good afternoon from Maui.
We, as you will probably see, we tried one trail, the
We tried the
I'll put it here.
the Maka Ole Streams Trail today.
And it looks really cool. It has a little stream going down and you cross over it and you cross over it with the trail.
13 stream crossings supposedly, and then there's 2 waterfalls at the end.
But we parked, and we noticed where we parked at, there was a lot of glass.
Yeah.
And so it kind of made us a little nervous. Apparently there's a lot of break-ins and stuff. I wish they'd figured that out.
You know, they on TripAdvisor and Yelp, when you look this trail up, it does mention that they have a lot of smash and grab stuff there. And so we started it on the trail.
We were the only one parking there. We were the only one on the trail.
Yeah.
And we got about
1/3 of the way in, about 3/10 of a mile, and just didn't feel comfortable. So then we decided to backtrack and go down to the Waihi Ridge Trail.
I think the Makakoli, whatever. I was gonna put it right down here.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a better trail. It's really pretty,
Yeah.
and you have to climb over the
Cross
rocks.
through, and it was really pretty down
We
there.
decided to turn around and go and do the Waihi Trail, which is only 2.1 miles loop. No, 2.1 miles there, and then 2.41 miles back. But it is there. It is all uphill.
And it is really uphill. It's very steep. Just the climb into the trailhead from the parking lot is pretty treacherous. And but we made it all the way to the top.
We did.
Bad thing was it was very cloudy and foggy today, so once you got to the top, you couldn't see a thing. But hey, you could say you made the top. So
you might want to stop about one mile.
Yeah, 1 mile, right past the 1 mile marker. There's a lookout,
and you can see the stream, and you can. Oh, you already seen 2 waterfalls, and you can see the ocean coastline.
And it was clear down there, so you could see, forever.
And then you climb on up, and it gets a little muddier, a little mistier, and today was cloudy, so we couldn't see anything. It's a tough trail. It was a tough trail up. It's a tough trail down, and so I don't think I'll ever do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, because coming down, it's, it was kind of like, say, it was wet up there today, and so there's a lot of slick spots. My rear end can attest to a couple of them.
So that was probably the last time we've done that trail one other time, but that's probably the last time we'll do that trail. Anyway, now we came back. We were sweating like you would not believe. We did a lot of cardio there.
Yeah.
And we came back, we've taken a shower, and it's only about 3 or 4 o'clock.
3 o'clock in the afternoon, and hadn't had any lunch. Now we're going to go to Java Jazz. To eat tonight. It's down, just a little bit down the road here from the hotel. It's the first time we've ever eaten there. I've read a lot of good things about it on TripAdvisor and Yelp, so...
So anyway, we'll show you about Java Jazz. We got our OSU stuff on today because today's Orange Friday.
And tomorrow's game day.
So anyway, come go with us.
Come go with us.
Back to the front.
Where are we at, Steve?
We're at Io Valley State Park.
Did we have reservations?
We had a reservation. You have to make a reservation for this one, and it costs, I think, $10 for parking and then $10 per person.
The wind's blowing, so that's going to be bad, but it's the Jurassic Park of
Maui. So I saw somewhere, I don't remember. Normally, they do have
more permanent bathrooms, but they're currently closed due to sewer repairs, so that's why you have the porta potties for now. But they do look like pretty nice little enclosed bathrooms. Got a bridge. It's kind of cool and windy up here today. Bridge going over the stream. Alright, now we're going to start up the steps here. This is what I've always heard of, the steps that you climb at Io Valley to get to the top. At the top, you got a little hut, a little lookout area. All over there. This is known as the phallic stone of Kanaloa, Hawaiian god of the ocean, Kim. Off down onto another trail. Not real sure what it takes you to see, but we'll go to the end and show you. So you're coming down, you got that one trail and it kind of splits off. So I think it's kind of a little, maybe a little, yeah, let's just keep going this way and then we'll come back and pick up the loop on the other side. Anyway, I think you can actually, there were some kids coming out, looked kind of wet, like they might have been in the stream, so I don't know if it's recommended or they just did it. Oh yeah, there's people down in the stream down there too. So the trail goes on up, just goes along the stream.
And you could walk along the stream.
Yeah, this takes you right along the river's edge. We can keep going up for more, see what we might as well. Drove this way. I didn't realize, I thought pretty much all you had here was you go up to the top, look at the needle, and that was about it. But there's some trails down off of that that take you down along the stream. Further you get up stream, trail kind of narrows down. Not real sure how far it goes. This trail right up there splits and kind of takes you right. It looks like this is kind of an offshoot for the river if it gets overflowing from the looks of it. It's pretty wet. You got rocks all down. But I mean, it takes you right into it. See down the stream there. There's KJ venturing into the water. Don't lose a flip-flop, baby. Got her feet in the water. How's it feel, Kim? We think possibly this could be the end of the trail, unless you want to climb over a bunch of rocks. It's not. We've done that before. We're gonna,
Where are we at, Steve?
where are we at? We're at Leota's Pie Shop, or Leota's Restaurant.
burger. I got a turkey sandwich. We got their famous cookie and
banana cream pie for later. Should be good.
There's his hamburger. Yes, you can put mustard and stuff. And there's my turkey sandwich.
Grab some sandwiches.
Okay.
Hey,
what was today's Steve?
Hi from Maui. Today was just a relaxing resort day. We got up early, watched the Oklahoma State football game. Cowboys won. Go
6
Pokes.
a.m.
And then
Things we do for the Cowboys.
And then we just found a couple of chairs down by the pool, hung out there, had a little lunch, a couple of drinks. Got down on the beach in the ocean for just a short period, and now we're cleaned up and we're heading to the Mala Ocean Tavern tonight for dinner. And it's one of the first restaurants that reopened down on Front Street after the fires from last year. And so it's a local place, supposed to be really good. First time we've tried it, so we'll let you know.
Okay.
So come go with us.